Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So hari ni saya nak tunjukkan contoh how you could prepare this report for your assignment 2. For example, this is a website review, tapi sebenarnya example yang saya bagi ni need to do some improvement. Okay, so when I give you two types of review, that is website review, and another one will be mobile app review. But you have to combine, okay, these two examples to become one review. Either you are doing the website review, or the mobile apps review, or the game review. Okay, so this is an example of a website review. So dalam website review, first of all, you have to do the introductions of the website. Okay, introduction of the website, and then you have to give the link for the website, of course, and then screenshot of the website, and then a little bits about the homepage website, okay, and so on. Okay, ni content ni lain sikit lah, okay, target audience, okay, maybe you could say it's up to your creativity. So you can put it the first impression, the target audience. Okay, and then brand messaging, product service messaging. So this is example of the contents of the website review. Okay, and then this is another website review example. Basket. Okay, this is second example. That tadi tu tentang Petronas. Kemudian this one is about Petron, maybe. Sama tadi sebenarnya. Alright, Petron. Bolehlah cerita dekat dalam ni, dia pernah cerita tentang, okay, the students tell about the history of the Petron, okay, and then target audience, homepage and so on. Okay, these are the website. Kalau you put the website, tapi macam kalau kita tengok daripada SOW yang saya beri, so all need to do the questionnaire. Okay, so itu adalah example kalau you nak buat dia punya introduction dan sebagainya. So dalam website review ni, you have to put the analysis. Okay, so the analysis, saya bagi contoh dekat sini lah. Okay, this is example of mobile apps. Okay, first of all, this is the content. So dekat website review tadi tu sepatutnya ada content juga, introduction tadi. Kemudian you have to put the user persona. Apa itu user persona? Okay, when you want to do your analysis, your questionnaire, you want to give to the questionnaire to the respondent. So you should know who are the respondent. Okay, so the respondent is the user persona. And then you have, after identify who are your respondents, so saya nak you buat tiga profiling. Example saja, okay, you punya respondent should be 30 respondents. Okay, so I want you to have only 3 examples of the respondent. Okay, and then you do the analysis. Okay, so analysis the demographic factor, perceived usability and user satisfaction. Right. So dekat sini, first of all, introduction. Yang tadi introduction tu saya nak introduction yang lebih detail macam daripada website review tadi. Kemudian, okay, user persona. User persona ni is who are the respondent. So respondent ni mesti yang berkaitan. Contohnya kalau you are talking about the mobile apps. Sini contoh mobile apps tentang Shopback, okay, mobile apps of Shopback. So of course, all of the user persona must be the user of the Shopback and what are their goals and problems related to the mobile apps that you want to review. Okay, so you can look at this example of user persona nanti. Okay, apa yang perlu ada. Right, I will give you this example. You have to I won't give you the hard copy, but you can look back. Okay, the examples of user persona, what should we have? You can take line, about, goals, problems. Okay, problems mesti berkaitan dengan you mobile apps yang you buat. Contohnya dekat sini, problem of this user persona couldn't cash out at minimum RM10, difficult to sign in account, keep on appearing sign up and so on. So recommendation ni recommendation for the apps secara umumnya lah. So 1, okay, 2, 3. Okay, so example of 3 respondent should be put in, either you do the website review or you do the mobile apps. Kedua-duanya perlu ada. And then the analysis tadi kita buat demographic factor. Sepatutnya dekat atas ni, sebelum do the analysis tu, you kena letakkan dia punya, you boleh ada 2 cara lah. Yang pertama, you buat analysis, kemudian questionnaire you letak dekat appendix. Okay, you put the questionnaire as the appendix of your report. Okay, kat belakang appendix, user perception towards Shopback mobile application. Okay, so these are the question that you give. Okay, background. Okay, and then perceived usability. Ini contoh macam yang dah diberi dalam SOW. Cuma you kena tukar soalan tu kepada bentuk yang berkaitan. Okay, soalan tu should be related to the website or the mobile apps that you want to review. Alright. And kemudian user satisfaction, if you're comfortable, then dia punya question mesti berkait dengan apps yang kita nak kaji. Alright. So now we look at the analysis. Okay, look at the analysis. How do you do the analysis yang saya sebut sebagai critical analysis? Okay, what does it mean by the critical analysis? For example, okay, when you are talking about the demographic, okay, demographic for example, right, this one, questionnaire, okay, about the age, for example, you have 54 responses, okay, and then you have to do in graph, whether it is a histogram ataupun pie chart, make it detail, okay, with the legend here, okay, and then as shown in figure 2, for example, this is pie chart for age respondents between 18 to 40 years old. Okay, from here we could see that 61.1%. So you have to, even you have put the percentage here, you have to mention in the report that the amount ataupun the percentage of the respondents based on the category. Okay, where is the same as 33 people. Alright, so this is the most peak for respondents due to survey have been distributed to friends, family and relative. Why you got 61.1% respondents? Okay, and then so dekat sini saya kata this is a critical analysis where you have to explain, okay, why your respondent is distributed like this. Okay, for example, they have another website or apps they have using and so on. Okay, why? And then this one, okay, you have to explain. For example, this is employees. Okay, about occupation, students, self-employed, private sector, government sector and so on. So this is example from figure 3, show a pie chart for occupation for each respondents. As we can see from here, stated that 75.9% of the respondent is coming from students and fresh graduate, while the second large occupation is coming from private sector, which is 18.5%. In the meantime, for self-employed is only 5.6%. So you have to explain, okay, all of the percentage actually, because dekat sini pun tak show. Tapi kalau dekat sini tunjuk pun, you have to explain. Therefore, bit of problems is mostly happened under the survey is coming from the students. Maksudnya kita kata bahawa kalau sebab student yang paling ramai, so most of the problem ataupun most of the analysis is based on the students respondent. Macam itulah lebih kurang. Okay, and then yang lain-lain lah. Okay, and this one, okay, saya pergi terus slow sikit lah. And then now we look at the perceived usability. So the first question, I would like to use the Shopback mobile app. Okay, 54 respondent. So dekat sini dia buat dalam bentuk graph. It is easy to look, okay, easy to understand this graph. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put the Likert scales. Ingat Likert scale. So as you can see from figure 6 contoh, dia punya analysis the user's perception on liking the Shopback mobile application is not in which majority agree with being liked to use Shopback apps. For 48.1% voted for it. Voted for agree, isn't it? So next, 25.9% blah 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 and so on. However, there is 1.5% respondent voted strongly disagree, means the user does not like the app due to maybe do not know how to use it. So actually, thus we can say that the most of the users like to use the Shopback mobile apps. Maybe dekat sini you can tambah sikit lah, and this is why why kategori 48.1% ni kategori yang mana, because tadi kita dah sebut most of the respondent kita ada student. So dekat sini maybe we could relate that the most of the students as a youngsters, okay, that is like to use Shopback mobile app application to make their life more easier, for example. Okay, and then this one I think find Shopback unnecessarily complex. Ni soalan ni sebenarnya, okay, kalau unnecessary complex ni maksudnya sama ada apps tu kompleks ataupun tidak. Okay, sepatutnya dia jawab this is a negative question. So you tengok sendirilah. Okay, and then function, I find various function in Shopback apps were well integrated, yes or no, why, and so on. So I think this analysis is not as accurate as I want, because I want to be more critical review on every analysis. Okay, alright. So I give you another example. Maybe you could have another example. So this is the apps for Jom Run. Dia tunjukkan Jom Run tu macam mana. Introduction, okay, introduction of Jom Run, who are the user, apa benda yang ada dalam Jom Run tu dan sebagainya. So these are the user persona. Okay, if you can see the habits, okay, of course dia adalah seorang ahli sukan contohnya, ataupun yang berminat dengan sukan. Okay, you can see, okay, this the third one, user persona. So ada 3 user persona. And then analysis of the question. So for example, background, respondent background. Okay, gender 33.2% for male and 66.7% for female. Okay, so dekat sini dia buat critical review sikit. You can see contohnya, this first part of the questionnaire is about the personal background. So the pie chart shows that out of 30 people that completed the questionnaire, 66.7% of these were female and 33.3% of them were male. Okay, Malaysia's populations, okay, for the first quarter of 2020 was estimated as 32.73 million, increased by 0.6% as compared to first quarter 2019, which is 32.53 million of people. So the population based on gender recorded that there are 16.9 million male citizens, while the rest 15.84 million are female citizens. So dekat mana dia dapat data tu? Department of Statistics Malaysia 2020. This shows that female population is the major use for this application rather than male user. Maksudnya dia nak cakap yang population dekat Malaysia ni ramai perempuan daripada lelaki. Wallahualam. So as well as the example, okay, you can see this the analysis, okay, based on the age population. It shows that majority of Jom Run user are adults aged 23 years old. Okay, that's the conclusion. On every analysis, you have to put a conclusion on what does it mean, what does it shows. Okay, for example dekat sini. So occupational status. So dekat sini dia dapati students, most of the respondent are the students, where is 86.7%. So then the percentage of students is the highest from the total respondents, because the respondents are mostly among the peers and close friends. Other than that, students are most likely to have plenty of time to explore Jom Run application and have group of friends who have same passion. Contoh dia macam itulah, kata kenapa ramai student berbanding dengan orang yang bekerja. And now, okay, there's another, yang lain-lain tu you boleh tengok lah nanti. Okay, this question is about the Malaysian citizen, of course. Okay, this is about the income. Alright, so Jom Run ni siapa? Orang kaya, orang miskin, or whatever. Alright, and then do you enjoy running? So of course lah, those who use the Jom Run ni, people that like to do some exercises, or running exercises. Okay, and then why do you like running? Okay, this is demographic lah. So this is more based on the more demographic. Kadang-kadang kita buat soalan demographic ni bergantung kepada up to your creativity. Okay, you have to do the demographic questions up to your creativity. Okay, it should be help you in doing the reports. Okay, so this is an example of how many events you join from Jom Run apps. So dekat sini kita tengoklah apa dia punya analysis. Jom run will usually become the main contributor for majority of running events. Contoh. Okay, maybe maksudnya this apps is used for many running events. Okay, now we look at the perceived usability. For example, 10 analysis of questionnaire about perceived usability. So dia bagi tahu. Okay, soalan ini satu lagi dekat sini. Yang tadi soalan dia tulis dekat sini. Okay, macam mana cara buat analisis ni? You kena tahulah. Macam mana nak guna Excel ke, guna SPSS. I know that you know how to do it because you pun dah part 5 kan. So moving on to the second part of the questionnaire, which is perceived usability. The first question is about the user's willingness to use the application. Dia tak tanya soalan, dia akan explain what is the question is all about. Okay, the question is all about the willingness to the user, okay, for the application. So majority of respondents agreed to use the application, which is 46.7% response, while 33.3% respond totally agreed to use the application. So the rest 20% of respondents has mixed feeling, either to use it or not. Nampak dia punya analysis. From the bar chart, it shows that none of the respondents vote for disagree and totally disagree, and prove that Jom Run application is an application that is widely used by majority people. So these are the critical analysis. Okay, why you have to do the analysis, what you want to prove. That's the example. So yang lain-lain is about, I thought this application was easy to use. Alright, and then someone who used this application is every mobile. So you bila you review video ni nanti, you boleh pause lah, you tengok balik. Okay, saya tunjuk sikit. Dekat sini. Example. So this I thought there was too much inconsistency in this application. Okay, maksudnya apps ni tidak berapa stabil untuk dipahami oleh untuk user lah. Okay, I would imagine most people would learn to use this application very quickly because it is easy or not. You deal with that. Okay, I found the application is very complicated to use. And so on. So boleh tengok satu-satu lah. So this is an example saja, saya tak nak you tiru. Okay, saya nak you tengok contoh. And then this is example of perceived user satisfaction. We want to test whether the user is satisfied or not with the apps. Okay, so I was able to complete the tasks and scenarios quickly using this application. Okay, I feel comfortable using this application. Alright, so so maksudnya based on the Likert scale, still based on the Likert scale of the question need to do by the Likert scale macam contoh yang diberi. Alright. Okay, wherever I make mistakes, you when using application, I can recover easily and quickly. Alright, done. Yang lain-lain lah. Yang lain, this is about information. Okay, and then this one, recommend this application to others. Panjang lah. Panjang dia punya analysis. Kadang-kadang dan dia akan tambah ada soalan, okay, extra questions in the questionnaire. Dia saja tanya, do you have any additional comments about this application? So these are the additional comment, okay, in the questionnaire that they get, that the research get, okay, from the question. So and then additional comment, alright, conclusion. Conclusion pendek sangat ni, sepatutnya ada conclusion yang lebih panjang sikit lah, okay, about the sebab analysis dah panjang-panjang. And then these are the appendix. Okay, appendix wajib ada appendix. Mesti masukkan questionnaire yang you buat. So questionnaire ni mestilah berdasarkan kepada apa yang kita nak kaji. Okay, perceive. Okay, I think I would like to use this application. Okay, better for you to say that I think I would like to use this Jom Run application. Maksudnya kita spesifikkan, okay, the questionnaire based on the apps that you want to do the research. So I think that's all for the video. So it is about 30 minutes video. Okay, I hope that you will understand. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.